Going on, guys? Today we have a very special video.
What is the most controversial thing that you can think of? Is it politics? Is it the LGBTQ community? Or maybe, like me, Minecraft music discs. You see, when I'm not messing around on YouTube Shorts making the most relatable content on the planet, I'm pondering these most controversial ideas. There are currently 19 music discs in the old block game, and only 16 of them are actually music. Sorry to all my 13 fans. Today, I'm giving you the most unbiased, fair ranking of all time. Now, other lesser YouTubers will say, this is only my opinion and it's subjective. No, my ranking is the only right ranking. That means it's objective. If you don't agree with me, then you're wrong.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
Shut the fuck up. Now that we've got all that cleared up, let's get into the F tiers. Put your earplugs in. Get ready, guys.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Welcome to the F tiers. Now, I'm ranking these music discs on how nice they sound in my ears musically. I don't care about lore. I don't care about the history of the music disc. I want it to sound nice to my earballs.
Hey, yo, what the?
So it's only fitting that last place is gonna go to, you already know, it's 11. It doesn't have any musical qualities to it at all. While music disc 11 may not have any musical qualities to it, what it does have is a story. A story of a person walking through a cave, and he's like shuffling around. He has a lighter at one point, and he flickers it a couple times, and then there's more shuffling, and then he hears a monster in the background. He runs away from the monster, and then sadly at the end, the monster gets him. Now, since this is a musical ranking, I could not care less at all. I don't really care. It's still going in last place, because there's no music in it. So, we're gonna move on to the next one. Number 18th spot is going to go to the worst disc that you can find in a spawner chest. It's going to be Cat. I'm just kidding. Chill. It's 13, alright? Now, this disc would have been lower on the list, except it actually has musical notes in it, so I had to put it a little higher than 11. But just know, this music disc deserves to be in last place. You probably could have guessed that. It is quite literally the most disappointing disc that you could possibly find in this game. Now, this disc honestly sounds like C418 ran out of ideas and just decided to dump all of his spare cave ambient sounds right into this disc. Like, they're all in there. It doesn't get better. Yeah, it's just all cave noises. And I also may or may not have been traumatized by this disc when I was about 8 years old, so you could probably put that into play too. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this disc. There's not much else to say, really. Let's get on to the next one.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
The 17th spot on the list is going to go to disc number 5. This is actually the last disc on the F tiers, because after this disc, they actually become music. This disc can be found in ancient cities when you find a bunch of disc fragments that you can craft together to make the disc. The reason this disc is above disc 13, man, I just said disc a lot, but the reason it's above reason it's above 13 is because it actually has a little bit of music in the middle. I'm gonna play it real quick because not a lot of people have heard it. Usually you put in the disc and you hear those weird noises and then you take it back out. But here you go. Did you like it? Yeah, well, that's the only good part of the disc. Kind of like 11, it tells a story instead of like playing music, so I don't really care. And I don't really feel like explaining the story. You could just look up a lore video about it. There's hundreds of them. So we're gonna move on to the next one. This is a quick one. made it to the C tiers. We are skipping the D tiers because we don't really need it. So, yeah. The 16th spot is going to go to Melohai. Or Melohi, according to Alexa. Alexa, play Melohai.
Here's Melohi by C418 on Amazon Music.
But I think it's Melohai. Now, this may upset some people because some people like it, some people are like, yeah, about it. I'm a person that's like, meh, about it. But it was hard to rank this music disc. There's only 2 discs that I have in the C tiers, and honestly, my opinion changes with the flip of a coin. They're pretty interchangeable, really, so. But for now, this belongs in the 16th spot. Melohai is not a bad disc by any means. It's just not a disc that I would listen to, like, I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to it. The people who do go out of their way to listen to it, they love minors. Minor keys, that is. What did you think I meant? It kind of sounds like the Super Mario Ghost House theme song. Which is fire, don't get me wrong, but if I wanted to listen to that kind of music, I would just boot up Mario Brothers, you know? To be fair though, there are parts of this music disc that I enjoy. Sorry, I'm just dying over here. Like the part that my monkey brain comprehends as a kind of twinkling. Or if I can pull it up, I'll show you. I can just like have you listen to it. Did you like that? Did you like that little segment? Me too. Sadly, this only plays like a few times throughout the song, which makes me kind of sad. Melohai does get a 10 out of 10 for spookiness.
Is there anybody in here?
For Halloween season, I could see a lot of different builds having this music disc included in their build, which is fine. I'm pretty sure what C418 was trying to do, there has to be a spooky disc mixed in there. They can't all be super duper happy. There's gotta be at least one spooky. There's gotta be some spookiness. You get me? But yeah, not a terrible disc. It's great for spooky season, great for Halloween. But overall, it's not my favorite. It's just not my favorite. Anyways, on to the next one. Hi, welcome back to the C tiers. The number 15th spot is going to go to everyone's favorite music disc to hate. It's gonna be Stall.
Stall's a great disc.
You know, I really don't get all the Stall hate. I mean, sure, it does sound a little bit goofy, but like, come on, it's not that bad. I can see what the Music Man was going for. A jazzy kind of hip-hop kind of song to switch it up maybe. Honestly, I feel like it was a missed opportunity. It could have been really, really good. It could have been an S tier, man. If it wasn't for that god-awful recorder, it sounds like that one Titanic song, My Heart Will Go On. It sounds like the flute remix of that. I mean, if they just replaced that with like a groovy sax or maybe, I don't need anything but the flute, man. It would have brought it up a couple tiers. Now, there is a part in Stall where a nice saxophone does get used, but it's only in, I think, one part. And it makes me a little bit sad, because that stupid recorder takes up the whole thing. I don't see the vision there. I do not see the vision. In conclusion, it's a nice jazzy kind of hip-hoppy kind of tune if you can ignore the terrible recorder. I don't have anything else to say about this disc, so we're gonna hop out of the C tier.
Okay, so the first night is never usually that bad in any of the games, so I'll play through.
Yo, welcome back to the C tiers. Did I forget about a music disc? Yes. Am I sorry? No. That just proves my point on how mid this music disc is. You wanna know what music disc it is? It's the Creator Music Box, baby. Yeah, everyone's favorite, isn't it? With a 0.3% chance of getting it out of a trial chamber. You know what? I'm moving it down in the list. It's going below Stall. That's the new move. It's going below Stall. So you can switch. So Stall is going to be number 14, and this one's going to be number 15. I have very little to say about this disc. You can find it in the trial chamber. it sounds like the regular creator disc, which I'll get to later. No! Why is my light doing? Okay. No. That's, whoa, what the heck? What was I even saying? Oh, except it's in lullaby form. And it reminds me way too much of the FNAF Puppet song. Way too much. I don't really have a ton to say about this disc since it's just a lullaby. It's not bad, really. I put Stall above it, of course, because Stall is just so good. It's so great. Never thought I'd get to the point of glazing Minecraft music discs.
You are my sunshine, my only sun.
But yeah, I'm just kind of breezed past this one and on to the B tiers. Now we can jump to the B tiers. Pretend I did a backflip. I just realized how long this video is gonna be. This is gonna be like a 30-minute video. If I put it all in the same video, I think I'm gonna have to split it up into parts. I think this is gonna have to be part 1, and part 2 is probably gonna come out, like, give me 2 weeks, alright? This is the best I can do. You know what, I'm recording on my iPhone. My light is this, it's just a reading light. My camera holder is just a shelf. And I have no microphone either. So I have to yell in my big booming voice. And my editing app is terrible. It's just a free editing app that has ads on it. So you could probably understand why this is going to be a difficult video for me to make. Subscribe if you want to. Part 2 coming out about 3 weeks. Yeah.